Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 11th, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer here. Cancer. There's some changes going on in your neighborhood, in in your life. I'm seeing the group of people that you're surrounded by, typically, like your community, right? Your work family, your home life, your neighborhood, maybe the same place that you usually go all the time. It seems as though there's something new happening in those groups. So maybe a new person comes in now, like a new person, a new hire, or maybe you're being sent to a different department, you're working in a different building, or something here, or there's a new person moving into the neighborhood. They're showing that this is a great thing or a good thing. This is going to be a great change. They're telling you that with this person you could be, or this in this situation, whatever this change is, you could be whatever you want to be in this situation. You can, they're wanting you to be, of course, be your own self, do your own thing, but realize you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't, in any of these situations, you don't have to prove anything. They want you to take control of your narrative in a sense uh, by embracing a new adventure, embracing a new beginning, by walking your own journey. Whatever this is going on, do not let anyone deter you from what you naturally feel you should do. It's almost like a lot is riding on you, being your true authentic self. A lot of it normally, it doesn't say something like this, but it does for me at this point. It is detrimental that you do your own thing. It is detrimental that you follow your own inner calling. There's a lot of big happy changes occurring for you, and they want you to be in a space of feeling grateful. Everything that you do, no matter what, it needs to be from a space of saying, I'm so grateful, or I know that my future self will be so grateful that I did this today. Straight up and down, right? And a lot of you this may have to do with finally expressing how you feel. This may be something new for you. Maybe you kept a lot in and didn't say, because you got the Knight of Cups, Strength, Four of Swords, and Hierophant. Some of you may have been stubborn about that. I'm not saying anything till so and so says something to me. A lot of you may have been that you were unclear about what to say, not sure what to say. The deception with Seven of Swords and Four of Cups speaks a lot to, am I imagining things? Maybe I'm imagining this is what the situation is, especially if this has to do with love. Maybe I've been imagining that me and this person had a connection. Maybe we don't. And then on top of that, with work or any other connection, any other situation, it may be that you know how people represent one way and they are completely different. Like they're so sweet and nice, but then as soon as you close the door, they're yelling and screaming and turning blue in the face and from yelling. Um, Not able to catch their breath, spitting all on the desk and stuff. And it's like you may feel like in this energy that it has been difficult for you to let your hair hang, to let your hair out and to really let loose and to speak and be your true authentic self. Some of you may have sacrificed an aspect of yourself just to be in the situation. You sacrifice your own happiness, or you sacrifice your own feel of gratitude. Like you're not grateful for the situation when you leave, whatever it was, however it was, and whatever grouping you may have been when you walk away, like, I wish I didn't have to do it because I'm not grateful for it. It doesn't fill me with joy when I walk away that this is what my life is, or where I'm at, or where I work, or who I'm dealing with. But I am seeing at this point, for some reason, today is changing. I'm seeing a lot of change. I'm seeing a lunar eclipse, and I know that's coming up soon. This lunar eclipse is going to bring in so much change, happy changes, though, big ones. And Spirit's saying that you've got to follow your own inner compass in this. And by following your inner compass, that would be when you are about to do something. Am I going to be grateful for this tomorrow? Do you feel like this is going, like, and that could go into many different areas. If you prepare certain things for tomorrow, will that your future self be like, heck yes, thank you, Cancer from yesterday? You know what I mean? There's a lot, and that's, I mean, that's just the one aspect, the tip of the iceberg of things. But think about how grateful you would be if you dealt with some certain things. Would you be? You ask yourself these questions before you make any decisions. Walk your own journey on that, because it does seem like people, when that is here, that would mean that other people are kind of imposing on you, being stubborn. You have to be equally as stubborn to do your own thing and ignore the community, ignore what everyone's saying. Your higher self is the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. Your higher self may be telling you to wait or to walk away from something that really isn't going to help you at all. Not for the sake of anyone else are you to do things. You're supposed to embrace your life and live it passionately. And if you don't feel passionate about something, then chances are you're not going to feel grateful for it tomorrow. Chances are you shouldn't do it. Regardless, this is not a day of necessarily of obligation to other people at the expense of yourself. You've been sacrificing yourself enough. You've been hiding a lot of yourself enough. It's time for you to take control. And so I don't see any pushback necessarily, but when I see Hierophant and Strength, that tells me that somebody is going to try to talk you into it. And if you don't do it, they're going to sweet talk you. And if they don't sweet talk you, they'll give you the silent treatment. And then they're going to come in and guilt trip you a little bit more. And you know what I mean? Threaten to walk away or make you feel abandoned and all that. And Spirit's still saying, even in the face of that energy, the answer is no, if it's not going to benefit you. It's important. There's something that you have to do in this day, as small as it may feel, that you have to do that's going to set things up later for success. You have to follow your inner, like your own path. You've got to. I know how this sounds. Sometimes it can feel selfish for someone who's so self-sacrificing. But it's very simple. It's like there's some things that we feel called to do, even if it's very small. Like, hey, you better mop the floors today. Don't realize that there's a real deep reason why you should have done it. Didn't realize that maybe there was poison in the corner on the floor, and your toddler walks over and picks up a Cheerio in that spot, or falls in that spot, hands down, and licks their hand. You just like, I don't know why Spirit told me the floor looks great, but I just felt the need to do XYZ. Not trying to get the approval of somebody else. Who cares what anyone else thinks? Something just told you I need to do it. It's something, so that could be one aspect. I'm only seeing that part, but there's many other things that someone could do. Like, I don't know why, but you need to make up your bed now. I'm not trying to make anyone feel, or not make up your bed now. This is what it is. They're showing me the scene from the movie Signs, right, with Mel Gibson, who is, I believe, a Cancer as well. It's just funny. Where the little girl would have cups of water all throughout the house. I don't know if you remember this movie, but I used to be sitting there going, oh my gosh. I used to get, I had me kind of shaking a little bit, like, geez, just drink the water. She'd be like, no, that cup has amoebas in it. From my brother, he drank out of it. That has a hair in it. This one has something floating in it. I don't know why. That one tastes funny. And so she had cups of water all around. Didn't realize naturally Spirit had her do that, because when they were attacked by extraterrestrial beings that seemed to be aggressive, they were coming to fight, they were coming to take over this, in this specific instance, and they were allergic, or like they were, water they couldn't be around water. Basically, that was their kryptonite, and so they had, they were able to toss water on them because there was so much around, and so something similar to that. Like, follow your intuition. No, who cares what anyone thinks? I hope that makes sense. If you've never seen that movie, it's a pretty decent movie. When it first came out, it freaked me out because I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to be, back then it felt realistic. It really did. It wasn't like one of those cheesy movies that didn't feel realistic. It kind of felt realistic to me. But either way, transformation with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, that speaks a lot to a cycle here of change. Lots of change, right? Small efforts bring about great reward and great results, right? A small effort. And a lot of these efforts are going to be something that has to do with obligation and responsibility. But these are things that being highlighted to you, not things that it's like, oh, this person would think less of me if I didn't put, put this cup in the dishwasher right away, or whatever it is. It's like I feel very strongly that I'm obligated to do this right now. I need to take care of this right now. And you will get great rewards for this. There's some kind of exchange that is going to elevate you. I'm seeing angel number 0110. And so there's something about you being very different from other people, and it's necessary that you're different. It's necessary. You're the anomaly, but it has to be. Someone has to be good at this, or someone has to think about that. Someone has to do it, and you're that person. You stand out. This is what you standing out. That's why they're saying walk your own journey. Angel number 0110 speaks to being different from other people. Everyone in this community, everyone in this group is good at this. They all like this, but then here you come, and you are different from everyone else. This is like the vibe of saying, I got a bag of Skittles. I hate the green ones, but you are the only person in the group that adores the green ones. Please send them my way. And that's very mundane, but I'm just giving you an idea just based on something that's like relatable, how this would work out for you. Please be different. Dare to be different. Who cares what anybody thinks? Because everyone is like, everything is important, right? If everyone thought the same or did the same, there'd be a lot of waste. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I'm seeing. Color peach, or the scent may be very important, or the fruit. It will help you to just say, to inhale and exhale and just be like, well, I'm about to make some changes. I'm about to be happy with them. I'm seeing huge things coming towards you. Like, you're blessed. You have skills and talents that other people don't have. Whatever group you're in, you're different from them. You're the same. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you breathe and you bleed, but you're different, and you need to bask in that. That's how you're going to be successful. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, mhm, and those are the main signs. We also have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, another Cancer, or Taurus. I mean, I said Taurus already. Capricorn or Virgo. You could be a Cancer, Leo cusp dealing with a Leo, Virgo cusp. If you're not dealing with these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.